Hey, this is Mark from CQ again. So one of the questions we get often is, how do companies track their profit and loss on a job by job basis? So many people are using spreadsheets, or many people are just unable to do that. So within CQ, when you create the system and you build the system up, you're going to add different things into your profit margins. So materials into different material margins, labor margins, plant margins. So when you send out quotes through the system, you'll be able to see before you send that out what your profit should be on that job. And as you start sending out your invoices, everything comes through here into the finance section. And this is in a specific job. So you've got all the different things for this job. So when we come into this, what we can see is that we've sent out invoices for £3,763. The predicted profit on this is £2,788. So that's what we're working towards on this job. And at the moment, we're £783 up. And that's because we've spent £1,454 and we've had £2,237 in. Now, how the system manages this and calculates all of this is firstly because we connect your accounting software connects to your bank account. So when an invoice is paid, that pings back in. So it can tell you what the date was paid, how much was paid on that specific invoice, and what's the balance. Or if you don't have that set up, you can add that manually. So you add in what payments you've had manually here. And then when you set out to start the job, you're going to create your budget for the job on the materials. So for your materials, you're intending to spend $2,600, and then we will track that either by receipt when people just go into a shop and make a purchase. And when you do add these things and add the receipt, this will push through to the accounting, or via the purchase orders, which I will show you how you create afterwards. And then here again, you're going to do the same thing for labor. So £1,800 on labor, and then this will track by when either the guys on the field will clock in via the app and time in on this job, or staff, if you've got members of staff that are working on that internally, you can then clock in for the day and then time in on this job to start that and see what's been spent. So if you're paying someone £20 an hour, for instance, or two people, they go to a job and they work there for 4 hours, the system will know that you spent £160 there. Additionally, once you've created your calculations on our system, so for whatever you create, they will have a bill of quantity. You'll know everything that's here, so you can then select these different items. If you've got stuff in stock still, you can add that. But here you can create your purchase order directly from this job. So when you send this, you create that, send that out to whichever supplier you've got in the system. And once you submit that, you'll then send that. So you're tracking all your purchases specific to this job in one place, and then you'll be able to come in here and see all your purchase orders. And then when you come in here to the receipts side of things, you can add that purchase order here and mark whether you've paid it, etc. or not. So that way you're tracking every element of money in, money out, time spent on the job, all in one place that you can see all of that. So if this is something that's of interest to you, by all means, book in a demo with us, call us, speak to us, and we can then show you through how your business would work with this.